Yo, what's good? This is St. Joe, soundsandgear.com. Today I'm checking out RealiVox Blue by Realitone. This is a vocal library focused on being able to build phrases and words and different things like that. It's really flexible in terms of you got tons of consonants and vowels, and you can go in and do polyphonic legato, you can do chord, you can kind of stack it up to give a thicker sound. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in there. It doesn't come with any pre-built phrases or anything, so it's really meant for you to go in and kind of come up with your own stuff. But mainly I want to show you the interface, kind of show you what it sounds like, and show you how you can go in and kind of build words and different things like that. So let's check it out. Alright, so here's the RealiVox Blue interface. You can see right now we're on the word builder, and you pretty much build up your words like this. You can see how your key switches are set up. Here's your legatos. You've got vowel legato, phrase, and polyphonic legato. You have your voices down here where you can stack up to 3 voices. You can go into this page and kind of adjust some settings for vibrato, reverb, attack, then your tuning, delay if you want to kind of have your voices offset as they play, panning, volume, and then different voices. You got dark and bright to kind of adjust the sound. You got normal, which is the basic samples, and then you got some that are pitched up, pitched down, different things like that. So it's really a straightforward interface in terms of the controls, where you really get where the real power comes in is where when you start building stuff. Now, of course, you know, when you first get this, it's going to take some time to really go through and start figuring out how to build up words and use the consonants and the vowels and everything. It's not just like typing in something and spelling it. It's pretty much like sounding it out and then doing it that way. So you can see right here there's a couple on there already. It's like Blue and RealiVox. So you can see my key switches if I want to do. This is more so if you had multiple words. If you had like a longer phrase, it would kind of go through the phrases you played the keys, and then poly. And you could still go in and throw in extra voices. Of course, your mod wheel's controlling your expression, gives you a little bit of vibrato and some volume. And we can add the third voice. So it definitely has a nice sound. Let's go over here, put it back on that, take a couple of these off. You can see all that, then you got to repeat right here. So here's more of a phrase. So you can see that when the legato is playing the vowels. But if you want to just go through the phrases, you can see the differences between those. And let's say we want to go in and let's do this. Let's reset it and see. So I think the customary cheesy thing to do is try to build your name first. It's probably the easiest way to learn how to use something. Of course, you can see I reset it, so now I can start picking things in. Now you got these special things over here if you want to throw those in. But, you know, we can reset that, so you got different things like that. And once you click something, the only thing that's available will be in gray. Everything else that's unavailable will be blanked out. Unless, you know, so it was waiting for me to go to the next syllable. So if I were to go to the next syllable, now I got all this other stuff. So it's just, you know, a matter of going in and playing with things. Let's see if we can make it say St. Joe. So we're gonna start with an S. And it's not gonna be, it'll probably be this. And then let's say you want to go to the next syllable, and probably be that one. And you can use key switches to go back and forth between the phrases and the vowels. So if you want to kind of play with the vowels and then go back into the phrases. And if you just want legato off, you just want to play chords. So you can see, like I said, that's, of course, that's cheesy, but, you know, it's just trying to show you how you can go in and build things. That was the first thing I tried to build just because it's kind of short and was easy to sound out. But you can go in and build longer phrases, as you can see, the RealiVox or, you know, other phrases. It's just a matter of playing around with it and kind of seeing how it sounds and seeing how things sound together. And if you want to just quickly go back without resetting everything, you can do that and it'll delete the last one. So, or if you just want basic, you know, if you just want a basic, ooh. I mean, definitely has a good sound, so you can do that, or, you know, like I said, your basic vowels, ahs, and different things like that. So it's really flexible. You can hear, you see those key switches are shifting it up and down as I hold it. Here's the down. And when you make phrases, you can kind of assign them to different key switches too as well. So let's say we want to, you can see I double click the key and it put it right there. So now I got that. So you can build up a bunch of stuff to do, you know, a lot of different performance. Let's go reset it again. And like I said, you got some basic, just basic stuff. You kind of get the idea. I'm not going to go through everything and try to build a bunch of phrases, but just wanted to kind of show you how you could do it. And like I said, you could just start right here. So you start with, let's see, if we do a hey. So what would be, wouldn't be that. If you want to turn the legato on, just click that. And remember, you still got control of stuff over here, so you can go in and add some different reverb, you know, add the reverb mix a little bit. So I'll turn it up. can see, you can mess with the panning and the delay. Let's turn the delay up and just see what happens. So you kind of hear how they... You can mess with the vibrato, so how much amp and pitch. So let's say we want to go back and let's do maybe a hey you. So you can see, man, really fun. It does sound good, and it's just fun to go in and kind of mess with the vowels and the consonants and try to build words and sound them out and come up with new phrases and things like that. Of course, like I said, you can quickly save them to your key switches if you want to quickly recall them. But the main thing I want to do is kind of show you how the engine works and then, of course, what it sounds like. So really cool. And again, over here you got your legato window, so how you want your legato to kick in, you can adjust it right there if you want it to be faster or slower, different things like that. So, you know, depending on how much time you want to have between keys before it resets, you can do that there. So really cool stuff. You see, you got your tuning, and again, like I said, with the different voices, with the bright and the dark, so you can change them if we put it just some different sounds, or if we put them in some of the bright ones. It's just different, you know. So you get the idea, man. Really, really cool instrument. I think it's just a cool engine. It's really fun to go in. I wish we could just double click and type things in, but based on how the engine works and the samples and stuff in there, I understand why they have it this way. There's a lot of samples in there from what I understand, like 12,000 something craziness going on. So a lot of stuff in there, and it's really cool the way that you can build things up, and you can just hear the difference between, you know, putting, you know, different consonants and vowels together, how you get a different, even just subtle sound. So really cool stuff. And again, like I said, you can still use it for just basic, you know, choir stuff. Like say if we just reset this and we just wanted to do some basic. So you can still do basic stuff like that if you just want a really, really basic choir sound or a basic vocal sound. And you don't have to have all those voices on at the same time. So single voice or ensemble style, you're going to get a different sound, you know, depending on how many you got going on. So you can still do that type of stuff, but then being able to go in and build those words and stuff, I think is really cool, man. So you got those vowels that you can just play if you just want straight vocal sound, you know, vocal choir sounds, just basic stuff. But, you know, where it gets really fun is going in, building words and phrases and different things like that, and just messing around and seeing what you can come up with. So it's really flexible if you're looking for something like this, and it definitely has a good sound. Overall, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 subs. I think they did a really good job on it and made it really easy to use. Like, it's really easy to understand, even without going into the manual or anything. Just kind of look at it. You can see there's a reset, you see next syllable, you see a backspace or a delete, and you just kind of start clicking around. That's basically how I just started using it, just clicking around and seeing how things work. So let me know what you think. Of course, you can get this directly from the RealiTone website. You can see right now, actually, for January, it's on sale for $129.95, or if you want the player version is $139.95. Either way, really cool. Regular price is $149, so really good price all around. Sounds good, really fun, powerful engine. So let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Again, this is St. Joe, soundsofgear.com, checking out RealiVox Blue, 4 out of 5 subs. Let me know what you think below, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.